Hey guys, how's it going? My name is always, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode Skyblock. In the last episode, we were trying to work with getting Botania, getting the Elven portal, the portal to Alfheim, and yeah, it took a lot of stuff that we weren't really prepared for, so we kind of just derped around for a little bit, and all kind of fun stuff. By the way, I just kind of want to show off, I already have well over a bucket, 1100 millibuckets of UU matter, and it's still going pretty strong. I'm going to need to refill the reactors relatively soon, but pretty much as soon as I can get more, I think I need 3 stacks of this for every solar panel, so this is what's causing us delay more than anything else. We have plenty of iron. In fact, our iron and tin is almost filling up these barrels, so we might want to fix that sooner than later. I think though at some point we are going to step away from barrels, but we'll get to that later. Today we are going to continue with the portal to Alfheim. I've done quite a bit of prep work between episodes, and yeah, hopefully I'm gonna need just a little bit more mana, and we're out of stuff there. Great. Let's fly down here, and for some reason I've been running out of the extreme chili. Basically, whenever I try to get more, I just kind of run out of it. Onions have been the main thing that's been kind of delaying that, but let's get half a stack of these in each of these guys. And yeah, so I need one more piece of Terra Steel. It's going to take a little bit to get, so we're going to do some other stuff in the meantime. So one of the big things, I went ahead and I finished up the Blood Altar Tier 4 because we need that. So just a whole bunch of runes plus the rest of the stuff. The Vibrant Glass to make it look nice. And then Bloodstone Bricks, which we had made before. So this is now a Tier 4 altar. Next is Tier 5, which requires 4 beacons. So that's going to be a little bit before we get to that. I've finished getting all of the zombie heads underneath the infusion altar, and I've made a decent area for trying to get as much altar power as I can up above. So that's that. There's one last thing I want to do with witchery. I have a whole bunch of common treasures and uncommon treasures, by the way, I want to kind of deal with. And there's a couple other things that I want to deal with. So real quick, something that we can actually do with this guy is we can autofill the cauldron, which is something I'd really like to do, and also autofill the kettle with water. So I believe we can just do this. And we ignore, and these should fill up. No? Let's see. Otherwise we can get reservoir. That wouldn't be too bad. So, from the side maybe? Alright, so we can't use the sink, is what I'm gathering from this. And it's the axe that always throws me. So we'll make a reservoir or something, but we'll be able to fill up these guys with water using fluid ducts and all that kind of fun stuff. So we'll get that taken care of. I've lost one. There it is. Alright, so we have some common and uncommon treasures, so might as well open these. And hey, we got a diamond. Cool. We're actually not doing too bad on diamonds anymore. Gold coins can go in there, and all this stuff can go in there. Don't need that, and then diamonds and gold can go away in here. Cool. So anything else? We've got a bottle enchanting. Just get some experience out of that. Alright, so let's see. The next thing I want to do real quick is to try to boost the altar power, because we have a good bit. 6905. But that's not quite enough for what I want. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a single sapling, doesn't really matter, and we're going to try to mutate it into... can we get it? Rowan, Poppy, Hawthorne, come on. Alright, so we need more stuff. So I guess let's go ahead and make the reservoir. Is there any other infinite water? No. Alright, so is there any other wells? Or sink? There is the sink from Pam's Harvest Craft, which is just iron and wood. Let's try that. Let's see if that will work. If we can auto extract from that. So that is not too difficult to make. And we'll see if this works. Hopefully it does. But otherwise we'll make the reservoir. Some of these I guess will auto extract, others will not. We can test it right. Well, that tells me what I need to know. It doesn't actually connect, so that's a no on it working. So we'll just bring this over here like so. And we'll do something like this to get the stuff taken care of. I need some chalk because I broke a piece of my ritual ring. Cool. So we'll make another reservoir. What does those take? Let's see. Reservoirs are glass and cauldrons, but it has to have a couple fused quartz. Okay, that's not bad. We need, what, 2 recipes of that? Yes. So do we have any fused quartz? No. Alright, so I guess... Oh, our lily pad fell off. Can we put that back? Nope. Okay. So, you know what? I guess we're gonna just do this. Don't need that. Don't need the lily pad. And put that in there. Okay, so we need, let's see, 4, 8, 16? 16 quartz, some glass, and all that fun stuff. So, all smelting alloys only. That'll take all of like 2 seconds. As you can see, I went ahead and cooked up a bunch of glass because I felt like it. Honestly, that's pretty much why. So there's a fused quartz, and we need 14 iron plates. And we should be able to make this pretty simply. So there we go. And we can go ahead and put the rest of the glass away. Alright, so we have the reservoirs now. We can go right over here. 2, 3, 4. And we need our buckets. Fill this up with water. And that should be able to transfer out. And it certainly does. Cool. This guy doesn't visually show, but he does have water in him, or he should anyways. So that way we can now make more stuff a little bit easier. So I need more mandrake root. That is something I am going to need to do, you know, more than the snowbell, I think. So we'll just put that down. And we'll grab some. Do I not have any bone meal over here? Of course I don't. So we'll grab a little bit of bone meal. And we'll get some mandrake root. Mandrake is probably the most important. Let's turn the engine off. Just because it's used for a lot of stuff. Specifically Mutandis is highly important in this. We're going to need quite a bit of it, so let's get like 16. But yeah, so basically I'm waiting around for a little bit more Terra Steel, which you guys have seen me make the Terra Steel before. I went one too many, whatever. Mutandis we've made before, but just to kind of show that off again, Mutandis is, I believe it's the mandrake root, exhale, egg. Takes a second. And then anytime. There we go. So that fills right back up. And it does it again. So Mutandis is what we're gonna need. There is one last little plant that I could definitely use that we don't have access to quite yet. So that's why I'm making the Mutandis. So let's try to get it. It is glintweed, and I have a space for it. It's just I don't have any, so. Oh my gosh! Come on! It's completely random. It cycles through anything that it can, basically, and yeah, not having too much luck. So we'll keep making stuff. But yeah, as you can see, our altar power is 6915. It's not quite high enough for what I want. I believe I need about 7,000. But it should be a little bit better than I expect. Just because of the little ritual circle. So, and we're never gonna get it, are we? Alright, let's sleep so that all of our light stuff works. And I've been working with bees a little bit too off camera, just because I had nothing else to do while I waited for everything to do its thing. So can we get glintweed? That is the question. And so far the answer is no. Alright, so if we can get glintweed, that'd be awesome. If we can't, whatever. I will work on getting it later. But the main thing we need to start working towards is redstone soup, which requires drop of luck. And this thing is what's so difficult about everything. So we're going to need to do a lot of witchery to get into this. But that's okay. So let's get some of this started. So we need diamond vapor. We have... Okay, so we need refined evil, which is diamond vapor and that other thing. So let's get oil vitriol. We put that in there, and we'll get a diamond here in a moment. And the diamond will allow us to basically get what we need. There we go, glintweed, finally. So now that we have that, we can go put that in our little farm, and let's get like, let's get 8 diamonds. That'll work. So I need to grab shears, and we can go ahead and put that away. And the shears break that, we get the glintweed, and if we ever need any glintweed, we have it. The usage of it doesn't really show anything, but it's used in some brews, I think, and some other things. Nothing too major, but it does give you altar power, and it is a unique thing that gives you altar power, so it's good. Plus it has light. So can we force it to grow? I don't actually know. I guess we can find out here in a second. No, not really. Okay, so something else we can do to try to increase our altar power just a little bit more. I have some bone meal. We can come down here to this grass and bone meal the grass. And that'll give us a little bit more altar power. It should anyways. And other than that, we can use like mushrooms and stuff like that. But we should be well over 7,000. Yes, perfect. So we have a bunch of Mutandis. Let's get some more other stuff. Let's see. We're gonna need to go grab some netherwort. So I'm just gonna harvest this field, and we'll replant it and take all the rest up. Netherwort is used for a couple of different things in Witchery. Mostly it's used for Mutandis Extremis, which is used to mutate things a little bit more. The other thing we're going to need is a gas tier. Now, do we have any gas tiers just lying around? We do. Let's take 2. And that'll help. We get some diamond vapor. So 1 diamond vapor and a gas tier will give us refined evil. We're actually going to want to do this twice. The reason being is we're going to want redstone soup as well. So we're going to need 2 redstone. So let's go get a stack of redstone. Should be pretty easy. Let's see, what else are we going to need for this redstone soup? We're going to need some glass bottles. Let's see, we're going to need drop of luck. So we need Mutandis Extremis, so we need 2 of these. And that will take a second. It does use some altar power, I do believe. We'll find out here in a second. But we shouldn't have any negative effects because of this circle. This circle will protect us. I guess it doesn't really take any. So as soon as this boils again, we'll get some more Mutandis Extremis. And let's see, we need to kind of organize our inventory a little bit. Let's get rid of this guy. I don't remember why we needed to get... Oh, Primal Charm requires demonic slates. Gotcha. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Relatively soon anyway. So there is the Mutandis Extremis. There is a bunch of refined evil and all this other stuff that are just byproducts we can put away. Reeks of misfortune go here-ish. Let's see, what else do we need for the drop of luck? We need Tear of the Goddess, which is Breath of the Goddess and Lapis. So let's go get a stack of Lapis, and we will get that taken care of. Once again, we'll do 2 of them so that we can get an extra redstone soup. And I accidentally grabbed crushed uranium. Whoops. We'll put that back. So I need to process a lot of it, to be honest, but we'll get to that later. I'll do that off camera. So we're going to need 2 belladonna, 2 wool of bat. We're going to need some more netherwort. We can put this stuff in here. You need more belladonna, so you know what? Let's get 2 more pieces of dirt placed down. Where is my mattock? Is it over here? Probably is. Yep. Okay, so we'll get this placed down. The refined evil is actually kind of an annoying thing to get, but the drop of luck is by far, it's used in some of the most, like, I don't know, complex rituals and things like that, but it is one of the hardest items to get in early witchery with all the brewing and stuff. So let's get some belladonna flowers, and easy enough. We'll just use up all of this bone meal, get what we can. and go from there. So we need the redstone soup in order to get the Spirit of the World, to get the Gateway Core. This guy is what we're going after, and it's a little complicated. So there is 2 Tear of the Goddess. And let's go ahead and start setting up everything for the drop of luck. So we need Mandrake, root times 2. Let's see, Tear of the Goddess, then the Refined Evil, and then Mutanus Extremis. So that all goes into the cauldron, and this can be bad. But hopefully it works. We'll see how much altar power it takes. And before we make the second one, we're going to go ahead and make the first redstone soup. So yeah, it took almost 6,000. So it's a lot. But we have the drop of luck now, and we need redstone, tongue of dogs, which we got last time, 2 belladonnas, 2 mandrake roots, and wool of bat, plus the drop of luck. And that all goes into the kettle. Doesn't matter which order. And then as soon as we see the white, we can take it, and we have redstone soup. So before we do anything else, we're going to take this chalice, and we're going to fill it up with redstone soup. Now, why would we do that? Well, we had, what, like, it was 60, like 7-1. Now we have 86. Filling up the chalice with redstone soup boosts the altar power by a factor, so it makes it even easier to do stuff. So we'll just do this once again, and we'll make a little bit more redstone soup. As soon as we get this, we'll throw everything in there, and it will all be good. Now we can go ahead and clean this up a little bit, and all that kind of stuff. Why did it stop? There we go. Oh, it had to refill the altar power. So once it got the altar power, it will start doing its thing. And there we go. So now we can go over here and throw all that stuff in there and get the redstone soup. So now that we have the redstone soup, we should be able to make the Spirit of the World, Soul of the World. So let's look that one up. Soul of the World. So this requires an Attune Stone, which is a mana diamond with a magic lava bucket. Do we have any of those? No. So let's go take care of that. Before we do we have enough mana to make the last piece of Terra Steel that we're going to need? Yes. So we just throw those on there. And as you can see, I've got 7 Terra Steel already. So something we might as well go ahead and do is I'm going to put this guy in here, and while we're at it, we're gonna kill some of those guys. We'll come back to that in just a second. So there is the last Terra Steel we need. Now we need another mana diamond so that we can get the Attune Stone, so that we can do the things to get the things. So we're going to need 2 of these slates, which should not be too difficult to get, hopefully. And it's just going to use a lot of blood. So there we go. There's the first one, and we can go ahead and do one of. It took my thing. We can go ahead and put that in there, and now we can get demonic slates. So we need, it was 1,500, I believe. 15,000 rather. So how much blood is in here? 6,000. So we'll come back once that is filled with monsters again. Should not be that long to do. So we need a lava bucket, And we need a whiff of magic. Whiff of magic is not difficult to get. Lava bucket is not either. It's just a matter of coming down here and grabbing it from our lava production. Easy enough. So once we have the whiff of magic on us, we can go ahead and drop a diamond into lava and make an attunestone for some reason. So there's that. We need a potion of regeneration 2-minute. Mandrake root, rowan sapling. We can get those. We're also going to need a notch apple. So that is a lot of gold, but nothing we can't handle. So we need... honestly, it's just a little over a stack. Because there's 7 and then 8. Do we have... Okay, I guess we already had some notch apples. So we don't have to even worry about that. And then we just need a regeneration potion of 2 minutes, which we might actually already have. It's a 45 second. But we should be able to take this guy and put redstone with him and make a extended. So where do I have a brewing stand? Do I even have a brewing stand? I should. It would be over here, wouldn't it? Do I not? Did I never make one? I don't even know. Yeah, I'm gonna say that I probably didn't make one. Let's see, anything in here? No. I know I made the alchemic set. I didn't put it here. It's not with the bees, obviously. Okay. I guess we'll make another brewing stand, because I don't see one. Pop down here just for a second, just to make sure. Nope. Okay. And I don't see one in here, so we just need a blaze rod. That's it. Do we have any blaze rods? We do. We have plenty. So it doesn't really matter if we had one already or not. We're going to make another one. So I think it's just the vanilla recipe. No, it's not. Okay, I thought it was the stand, the thing. But we can put that right here. And we put that in there. And that should give us what we need. So, do we have access to the other slate that we need? Probably. So let's go ahead and put this guy in here. I messed up. So, about halfway there. And that should be enough. Probably. We'll see here in a second. So, that should be about all the things we need to, like, really, the things that we ran out of, basically materials to do last time. Alright, so you should transform any second. There you go. Alright, so we have those. You can put this stuff away, because I'm not going to worry about that anymore. Do we have a 2-minute potion? We do. And we got an achievement for a local brewery. Cool. So now we can just come over here. We should be able to throw this stuff in there. And white swirls. And we get 2 souls of the world. Can we scan that? Cool. Can't scan. Nope. Okay. So this is used for the Elven Gateway Core. I think it's also used for infusing on yourself. Not something I'm super interested in doing, to be perfectly honest, but it is a thing. So there's that. What else do we need? So we have the Soul of the World. So I guess the next step is let's start making some of these things that we need to make. We're gonna need some. We're gonna need a decent amount of living wood. And I guess let's make the Gateway Core first. So we need the Magician's Blood, we need Ender Dew, which I have. That was easy enough to get. Just an Ender Pearl gives you a bunch. And then we need the Primal Charm. So we need one of each shard plus a balanced shard plus 25 of each aspect. That is, assuming we have all of the shards, that's pretty easy. The only thing that is questioned is we don't have all the shards. Alright, so I have almost all the shards. So let's go ahead and air, fire, slates go there, water. Alright, so we need two things. We need the balance shard, which is 2 aspects of everything except for the one we want. I think, see, cobblestone would be fine. But I think there's better things for a lot of this stuff. So let's head back to basically where all of our inventories are and try to figure this one out. So what's going to be the easiest way to get most of the stuff? Balance shard. So earth is dirt. Earth is pretty easy. Water, we could do clay, but clay duplication is a thing. We could do sugarcane, so that'd give us water and air. And then fire and perdito is gunpowder. So 1 gunpowder. That is 2 of the shards. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 sugarcane. There's water and air. And then we get just 2 pieces of dirt, I think. And then there's earth, so we just need Ordo shards, which should not be too much of an issue. Do we have 2 Ordo shards? We do. So we can go ahead and do this. I need a bucket. And we'll fill this up. Hey, I said we'll fill this up. And real quick, because it's going to be better, we'll keep with what we have for now. So sugarcane, dirt, and Ordo shards. And there's 2 balance shards. So we only needed 1. Then we just smack it with our wand. So there is the balance shard. And then the last thing we need is the entropy shard, which comes from TNT. Okay, that's actually not too bad. So let's go make some TNT. Take a stack of gunpowder. And I have a bunch of gravel from where I was making glass. So, no, not that one. This one. So this will take a second, but we only need 1 for right now. And what is it? I can never remember if it's 5 gunpowder. It is. So 4. And I will go ahead and make extra, because why not? And I'll do that off camera, obviously, but there is that. Just put that down, smack it, and we get the entropy shard. Perfect. So now we're gonna want to do one of these where we switch costumes, put the entropy shard down, and make the primal charm. And we want to scan that because that's going to be useful for later. Alright, so we have everything, I think. We have the primal charm. I'm going to put this stuff back. And like I said, I'll make the rest of the gunpowder stuff later. And let's see. We need to make a bunch of things. So first things first, we make the Elven Gateway Core, which we still need our blood orb. It is the Magician's. So let's just do it right here because we're here. So Magician's blood orb, all of that. Primal Charm. I'm missing things. Soul of the World, Ender Dew, and a Terra Steel. No, I'm not. Okay, so there is the Elven Gateway Core. That is an achievement right there. In fact, it is. It's the Botania achievement. So now that we have that, we need to make a couple more things. So we are also going to need 2 Natura pylons. So that's going to require some more diamonds, some mana steel, and what else was it? Gold and gold nuggets, or gold coins, luckily. So we need 2 diamonds. We're also going to need some more Ender Dew. And that should be pretty much it for this guy. So we just do... I need some gold. The other thing we might as well go ahead and grab is just some stuff to get more mana. So I'm going to grab a bunch of soy milk, because I have so much of it and I might as well use it. And we're just going to dump like half of all that in there. Cool. So now that we have that taken care of, we should be able to make 1, 2 of these guys, and then we should be able to get most of everything here. So we just need Ender Dew up top, 2 Terra Steel each side, and then we need 2 Eye Vendors. So that is relatively easy to do. We just need a couple Ender Pearls and some Blaze Powder. And that is going to be pretty much it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put the trophy away. Yay! And we'll grab some Blaze Powder. And that is a key step into getting further into this mod pack, is getting the Elven portal. So there is that. There's that. We are going to need 3 glimmering. Let's see, not that page. Alphamancy. It is 3 glimmering and 8 living wood blocks. So 8 there. And the glimmering are 1, 2, 3. We can put that away. We can put that away. We are going to need some Terra Steel nuggets. And did I miscount on how much Terra Steel I actually needed? I might have. And then we just need glowstone. Decent bit is glowstone, but not that much. Not more than we can handle. So there is all of that. One, two, three. Cool. So I do believe that is pretty much everything we need. The last thing we do actually need is 2 more mana pools, which is easy enough. So now the main question is, where do we put this? And I'm thinking we put it over here, because that makes sense to me, but not too close to the edge. Right there. And we can go ahead and build this. So mana pool, mana pool. Elven Gateway Core goes in the middle. Living wood. And we break these. Then we have the glimmering living wood. Now this recipe is much more difficult than what it typically is. So yeah, if you're playing this in any other pack, this is actually a pretty easy thing to get to. It just requires a single piece of terra steel. And where did my last piece of living wood? There we go. And we'll want to light this up. I guess that is a light source. And the last thing you do is just put the Natura pylons on top of here, and the structure is complete. So this is the portal to Alfheim. We're not going to use it today, but it is important for a bunch of things. I believe in order... Well, let's see what's the next blood orb. So the next blood orb is the Master Blood Orb, which requires an Eldritch Eye, which we don't have the research for. So do I have research lying around that I haven't done yet? Probably. Probably not. But we do have a bunch of stuff here that we could probably start working on. So you know what? Let's grab... I don't have any paper, do I? Oh well. The Eldritch Eye would be in here. And we haven't quite got enough darkness to deal with that. So yeah, we're gonna need more stuff. We can get some more darkness like that, and yeah, we've done a good bit of the research. There's a little bit more to do, but I'm not seeing all that much. Let's see, we can get, if we had more Aurum, we can get that one at least. And yeah, so there's just a lot of instrumentum. Can we get some more instrumentum? And we can get the bone wand. And that's more darkness. So eventually we'll unlock the thing to get the Eldritch Eye. But we have to do a lot of Thaumcraft stuff. Let's see, what else? What does the guide say? So magic. So runic altar. And the goals. So basically just kind of progressing through the goals is going to be the key. So we want the guilty mana pool. We're going to need from Witchery Null Catalyst, which once we have one, that'll be pretty easy to get more of. It's just another star though. So I think that one of the key things to do and kind of look at this point is going to be, we need to look at the warded, the warding. So how close to this are we? Actually, we could probably do that like immediately. Once we get more of the arcane pedestals, that is honestly not that far off. And once we have that, we can start looking at getting withers. We can start killing withers and getting basically as many nether stars as we want. So that might be something we want to look towards. Something else we might want to look towards is how, I'm scared to look at how difficult this is going to be, but the mob grinder. How difficult is this guy? Pretty bad. Alright, so Sword of the Wyvern requires lots of stuff. Nothing's behind us. Mobius unstable ingots, Wyvern cores, which requires nether stars. Yeah, just nasty stuff. Plus the pellets of our GT fuel, which we can get into relatively soon. And then pure mana dust, which is primal mana, which is draconium. And then draconium blocks, which requires a wyvern core, which the draconic cores are not that bad. They require diamonds, but the wyvern cores are really bad. And then to make them into the awakened cores is even worse. And we're gonna need a lot of those to get basically anything we want. I believe the draconic cores are needed. No. Is it the chaotic? No. The flux. Yes, the flux capacitors. We need a bunch of those. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of stuff. God, this is gonna get really expensive very quickly. So I will tell you guys what. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. Next time, we are going to probably continue on the path that we are on. Just kind of working towards whatever we can, whether it be magic or what. One of the big things is waiting for this guy to finish up. These guys are almost done. So that's going to be fun. I will get those taken care of and replenished and all that kind of fun stuff. So just going to be a matter of getting a bunch of stuff done. Tech-wise, we haven't done anything with the tech stuff lately. We probably should here soon, but I don't know. I don't know what really to do right now, just because we're waiting for more iridium. That's pretty much the key. We need a stack of iridium. We have a total of 14. We need 50 more, so that is 50 times 120. That's 6 buckets. 6 buckets. Is that 7? No, that's 6. 6 buckets worth. So we're about a fourth of the way there. So I don't know. We're gonna keep doing magic, I think, and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode nonetheless. I think we might work towards the warded charm next time, and then go from there. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!